Welcome back to VanillaTV for the ETF2L qualifier, Premiership qualifier, should I say, for Season 13. You are joined by Admirable and Byte, and your streamer for this evening is Comedian. Welcome, Admirable.
I'm back. I'm rehydrated. Got myself a big pint of water. Byte. I am ready for this to go to the 3 maps.
Yeah, me too. I hope that is the case. And for those that have just joined us and missed the first map, Chinese Mafia won CP Guano, which was picked by UV Gaming 4-2. So UV Gaming have actually got it all to prove, really, and see why they should be in Premiership. We all thought, well, I thought, and Admirable thought that they would win Guano quite, not easily, but you know, at least win it. And they weren't really close or in contention. They weren't in control of the map, unlike Chinese Mafia, with the nice magic plays by Gubbins and great meat shots by Quad. Obviously, like Admirable was saying, I hope they come back with a reply and we go to a third map, because we want to see a third map, really.
Yeah, I want to see the Russians represent it in the Premiership as well. And I really hate Gubbins too, so I hope we don't win.
Some great Irish love right there.
I've been told to shut up on STV by Wisp. You know, these are the sort of shout-outs I want to hear. Shut up, Admirable.
Indeed. While we've got some free airtime waiting for Pootash Pierre, who's probably busy smoking outside his flat or house, please join our Steam group from VanillaTV, steamcommunity.com/groups/VanillaTV, on twitter.com/VanillaTV.org. On YouTube, obviously, we have loads of videos and content from LANs, and also just from analysis from random Premiership players, and it's youtube.com/user/VanillaTV.org. Obviously, we now have a new Facebook group, don't we, Admirable, where we ask for questions and give statuses about what's happening in VanillaTV, really. And that's facebook.com/VanillaTV.org as well. And obviously, most importantly, go visit our site VanillaTF2.org, where you'll find all the gossip, the hype, matches, downmans, the content, all on one central hub.
Can't argue with that, Byte, and I suppose check out ETF2L.org as well for the Season 13 hype. This is going to be the biggest Premiership yet in terms of prize pool. 2,500 euros.
You meant 200,000 euros, didn't you?
Yeah, that was in my dreams. Yeah, and donated anonymously by our anonymous benefactor. And of course, there is the amazing TT Esports swag. So shout out to TT Esports for supporting TF2. Some really nice equipment there. Did you pick up a dragon bag in the previous season?
We didn't win. So Epsilon got the dragon bag. We instead got the mice or the headset. I think it's the mice and the mouse mat. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's those two. But yeah, no, not a bad exchange. We still haven't got them yet. We're still waiting for confirmation of Canfo. So we'll be getting them shortly. And
I met that Canfo guy at LAN, but he's pretty shady. He's probably sold them on eBay, you know. Can't trust these ETF2L admins.
He would never do that. He's German. You can always trust a German. Nah, he was when I met him at LAN, he was a great guy. Always smiling. Obviously, speaking of LAN, we should always promote coming to LAN, shouldn't we? Really, Admirable. It's a great atmosphere, great hype. Obviously, this summer's LAN was great, wasn't it, with the Americans? Oh, well, my phone goes off there, Admirable.
Yeah, I-46 was pretty amazing. Great finals, crazy production from multiplayer, the big stage, Arcs and Beta doing work on the cast, Comedian on the stream. It was just awesome. I have watched those VODs back, and you all should as well. You can find them on the Multiplay's File Play site, and probably on the YouTubes as well somewhere. But that was the past, and right now is the present. The big thing on the European radar is ETF2L Season 13, and I'm playing in it, Byte, so obviously I'm hyped for it. But how do you feel about this upcoming season?
Yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting, and that's what people like and want to see. You know, people want to see an interesting season. They want to see an absolute rape by teams. Seems like both teams is ready up though, Admirable. Yeah, they have. Yeah. So let's go for this. Welcome to VanillaTV for the ETF2L Premiership qualifier. for the last spots between Chinese Mafia and UV Gaming. UV Gaming in blue and Chinese Mafia in red. Second map, CP Badlands. Your casters are Admirable and Byte, and your streamer is Comedian. Take us over middle here, Admirable.
He's following it up there as he came out of house. He was a little bit faster than Hitman, who had gone balcony, but his first sticky stuck on the door frame, so that didn't work out too well. But Hitman didn't do any damage on the balcony. He's just been rushed by quad there. He's been given free reign on middle after those early picks. Reko, Hitman and Forsaken all go down for UV Gaming. That's going to be a man advantage of 2 right now for the Chinese Mafia as they push forward. They're getting players on the Spire already. The heavies need to push forward to deny, but it doesn't look like UV Gaming are going to be crazy enough to try and block this with that man disadvantage. The Ubers are going to be equal here on last, and this is just one of those little scenarios that we see in sixes so often. As you push on to last, it becomes this attack versus defense, and we're going to see maybe some crazy classes brought here. We got Reko on Pyro. He's going to use that air blast to great effect to try and neutralize the effect of the opponent's Uber, and it's up to Chinese Mafia to try and spot that Pyro early, because if you don't see it and he drops on you and starts air blasting you, it's just like your push is pretty much failed right there, mate.
Yeah, no, of course they have spotted. They have a Pyro now, though. They've done double scouts here. Is he going to Uber the Pyro? He does indeed. Now there is a scout who's gone behind top left on the dome, man. There is going to be a backup on. Oh, the scout goes down as well. That's great picks by UV Gaming. That's 3 players down. About to be 4 players down. Raliator is really weak. Surely if UV Gaming push here, they're about to be flanked. They haven't been flanked as well, Admirable. They got away with murder there, but at this point should be theirs if they play right.
Redzz on the balcony. Oh, Hitman picks up Raliator as well, and the combo are going to back off through the valley. Play it safe. Gubbins on Spy, Byte.
I'm watching him now. He's not going to get the back cap. Oh, he's close. He's underneath Stonebridge. He's unclose. He's going for the stab. He's going to see the medic. Oh, he's been spotted.
he's going to get stabbed. The counter stab comes in from Whiteglow there. I don't think you actually get any overcharge for him hitting a disguise Spy.
But they have it. They have it. They should be pushing. Medic doesn't have it yet. They're wasting time. Oh, Evo goes down as well. Scout's about to go down as well. He's in the house. That's 2 players down. They might not even need to use. They do use. They are outnumbered here. And in fact, he's trying to force it. And he's actually done really well here. And the medic's too far forward. Medic's going to go down. Oh, Whiteglow, why? Just why? It's almost as bad as me.
I was just about to say what a great push that was. They forced away without using the Uber. They picked off the frags on the flank, the easy kills, you know. And just as I was about to leave my mouth, he pops Uber to nothing, absolutely nothing on middle. And they have to go in and try and chase frags there and get the force off, but totally end up overextend it. And Hitman is the only man on Spire. Oh, he almost gets taken out by Gubbins there. He misses the jump to balcony, but wow, yeah. He does go down to those stickies, Byte.
Just why? Why? I mean, it's simple.
We've got a counter Spy as well for Reko here, sorry, Byte. This might have a little impact here. Oh.
Gets the demo. That's a good pick. That's the best thing he could have gone for, really. And Doman is alive, so Sticky's on the point. It's going to be very difficult to cap this. Even though they got full Uber advantage, they may just wait for the Doman Admirable, which means that may buy them time to build the Uber. Will they push? That's the question. No, they've actually just pushed. If Hitman goes down, they're in trouble. Because if the Doman goes down, there's nothing to hold the point, and you can see there's something on the point, but he goes down. And so far, Hitman has actually gone down. The
Soldier top left, they're both doing big damage. He gets taken down by Rocket and Pipe, though, but manages to pick up 2 frags there. Both scouts down, and they're not going to be able to push out the Spire without any scouts, Byte.
Yeah, no scouts means it's going to be very difficult for them to cap. Gubbins may go Spy. No, he hasn't. He stayed scout. The medic is in deep trouble. That medic's going down as well, but where is the cap? There's no scouts, like you said, Admirable. There's 2 scouts going for the back cap. 2 scouts going for the back cap. Oh, this soldier's in bad trouble. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he's got 2 scouts with him. He's got 2 scouts with him.
Colin's going for the point.
Ah, he's not going to get it. Wow, that actually worked out in their favour. I don't know if they actually calculated it, and that soldier's going to create a... He's not going to force it. Oh, he's going to... Oh, my God. That's actually well played by Whiteglow. Did you see that? Evo got 2 nice rockets on him, and Whiteglow does not get forced. That's actually very well played by him. Stickies are on the choke there, Admirable. Will they push through house? Or will he drop through choke? Is Hitman going to die here to Stickies? Yep, he is.
Nice trap there from Ups. And yeah, balls of stealing from Whiteglow. Drops a player there, though. I feel like Chinese Mafia probably could have held that Spire if they just positioned themselves a little better, had the demo medic farther back, and made it for those respawns, but it just went really scrappy there. And now the madness continues, Byte.
Yeah, Downman This is really messy at the moment. Delman's going to stop this. He's going to push UPS off the point. I don't know how he thinks he's going to get this. There's just absolutely no way he's going to get this. He gets the nice air shot, but he goes down. There's 4 players down. It's a nice exchange for both players. The scouts are going to have to come up with trumps here. The scout and the Delman are going to have to do something. What can the scout do? Can he buy enough time? He's going to go down here. Oh, he managed to get out in time. The Delman's doing enough damage. And that's the scout down. And Quad's actually...
Oh, wow. That was horrible.
He can't do much more. He can't hold it much more. Very, very well played there by Quad. They've actually forced the Uber as well. There are 2 players down here. About to be... Maybe... No, they're fine. 2 players down here. They forced the Uber. 2 players down now for UV Gaming. And now they're in a bit of trouble. They need to be careful if Hitman goes down. 6 versus 4 at the moment. No spawn for the other 2 in 8 seconds, Admirable.
Yeah, this is a situation where we just push, and that's exactly what they're going to do. It's Raliator and Quad busting faces on that top left side. Hitman's trying to put in a lot of damage here, but that hail beam is just about keeping Raliator alive. He's going forward with the shotgun now. Scout jumps up. This might be his death right here. He does get focused down by Redzzzz and reko. But already so many. Exam player on the point. Look, the hero! Double shotgun kill there. 1 blast kills 2 players. That's going to be enough frag maybe, I'll guarantee you, Byte.
Indeed, no, I'm sure it will be. And I mean, considering Chinese Mafia came out all, all blazing, they should have really capped that ages ago. And it's only 1-0 after 7 minutes almost played already. I'm hoping UV can really come back with a reply here. I don't want it to be 2 maps of my one. Definitely not 2 maps.
Maybe we can ask them to play a 3rd one anyway. We see Ups going balcony this time. A reversal from the first middle, and a soldier is going to try and flank him here. Forsaken is playing NA style, trying to get behind in that house, but he's being kept in check by Gubbins, who is the sheriff here. He shuts him down. Quad with another frag onto reko, and UV Gaming are having to back off a little bit. They're at a man disadvantage. Quad with another frag. He's just going nuts on this middle. Gets the drop as well. Just as Whiteglow got that Uber saw to bring him up to Uber 100% Byte, he got taken out. That's not a drop. I don't count that as a drop, do you?
Nah, that's not a drop. He got it sliced, so it doesn't count as a drop. UV Gaming did pretty well on middle there, Admirable. They damaged so many players, but they're all going for different players. There is a scout behind at Choker. He has been spotted. Yeah, no, the Russians aren't focusing fire. They're just not connecting very well, not syncing very well as good as Quad and the soldiers.
It's sort of weird because I figured that would be their strength. Like probably on paper, Quad's just better than both their scouts, but I thought there'd be more. Oh my God! What are you doing? Evoke and Raliator both walk through the door at the same time without even thinking that there could be stakes there, and that's going to slow things down just a little bit, Byte.
Get out on the down, man! Can he get? Oh, he gets another pick. Hitman going huge. They should cap this, Admirable. They should at least try and cap it and force the Uber. Come on, get on the point. Yeah,
got the scouts on the point now.
They need to be careful. Oh, they actually have Uber. This is going to be a really interesting exchange here, Admirable. They're actually going to cap this. The soldier's not going to jump in time. The soldier's going to get picked off. He's in no man's land. He needs to get out. Evo needs to be careful. He's on 38 health. That's actually really well played. It's all Hitman, really, and dumbness of Evo and Raliator. But
wow,
no man's in trouble.
Like here, Hitman's coming. Hitman goes for the ball, but he's already had his kill stolen from him by Forsaken. He picks up a shotgun onto Gubbins as well, but the Russians just didn't deal with that as well at all. It was just like 2 players on the flank, and the 6 of them couldn't manage to pick them up before the reinforcements arrived. Right now, the Whiteglow is managing to stay alive. He's got the crossbow. He's at 88 HP. That regen is going to start kicking in soon. Ordinator is fully buffed, and reko comes in. They're going to be able to stabilise here, but that turned out okay for UV Gaming after all. Yeah,
no, they were in a bit of trouble there at second reset, but somehow they turned around. Forsaken with a great shotgun shot there on a scout, I think it was, at the end, and that's what made the difference, I believe. And again, Whiteglow not being protected and somehow stays alive. He's going to get forced. He is really weak. He might get forced there. I'm not sure. They just need to get numbers on the point here to put Chinese Mafia off of contesting this, and that's what they're doing. Soldier jump. What is that soldier doing? He actually gets the pick. Quad helps him again. That soldier may be dropped. Oh, Quad cleaning up again. They don't have Uber. They just need to go for frags. Go for frags. That's 4 players down.
Pootash Pierre goes down. Big pipe there from Hitman. Gets 2. He gets a 3rd as well. Hitman monster frags here. 4 in a row, Byte.
Gubbins, where is Gubbins? Are they going to protect Whiteglow? Is Whiteglow going to be... Oh, Gubbins is at last. Gubbins is on last. I'm actually really glad that UV played that. They seem to be really hesitant, really scared at the moment. Either popping Uber early, or they're just not getting, their presence on a point. You know what it's like at Marvel when you get players on it. When you see ×5, you think, "Nah, we can't contest that." Oh my God! As we say that, they're all alive there, Chinese Mafia, and they don't even look for the flank. And the scout just sneaks in onto last. And caps that. What a cheap round to give away so easily on last. And it's 1-all Admirable.
Yeah, they're going to be feeling dirty, just unclean. Maybe just pause the game and go have a shower right now. You just gave away that cap for free. Oh my god, disgusting. Gubbins is going to just walk across the point here. Hitman is rolling out from Valley. It looks like there's going to be some big aggression from UV. All their players coming from Valley. There's going to be a bomb up there. Scout just runs through the shit house, so he's on to Whiteglow. Whiteglow 40 HP. He runs in and picks up the enemy health kit, but his team are just duking it out here in the middle. He's going to...
that's so
goes
weak.
in the house and he jumps out the window. Whiteglow just talk to your players.
Look how weak they are.
He gets a crossbow kill. This is a crazy middle for Whiteglow. I don't know what the hell is happening. I'm just watching the medic action here, Byte.
Oh, that was so crazy. Everyone was really weak, but everyone was all over the place. No, they need to be careful here. They need to. I don't know why they're pushing Admirable. A soldier and a medic on their own at choke is a bit risky. Showing themselves against a sniper. If Gubbins went sniper, it could have been bad news. And now the scouts there. They need to be careful here. They're on their own. They need some more numbers quickly. No sniper though. No spy either. They just need to play, the standard classic push here. Don't know, Admirable. Push right hand side with the soldiers and the down man. Soldier's gonna get picked off. Who's gonna get picked off? Oh!
Yeah, I feel like they're committing their players too early to the point. They need to try and force back the Chinese Mafia heavies before they really risk their scouts up there. And here comes the damage from Hitman. The Uber gets forced as well, actually. Probably unnecessary. They're losing players. Redzzzz has gone down. There's a scout here on the spiral. That is Quad. He dances around, manages to escape. And now they are in a horrible position here because it's going to be difficult for them to control that stone bridge and the other side as well. And they need to run. They aren't going to get out, but it looks like Whiteglow might go down. No, he gets out. Nice play there from Whiteglow. He is alive and he's got Reko for company. I can't believe the Chinese Mafia didn't just crush them there.
Yeah, no, they should have done much better than what it showed. In fact, that scout's taken an absolute beating. Redzzzz goes down so easily, and they need to be careful here. UV Gaming, they need numbers here. Do they have a dump? Well, it's just a soldier, and now Darman's there trying to chuck a sticky to make it look like he's there. Now Forsaken goes down in house. They're in trouble here. They're pushing second reset. They know it. It's been called. The scouts called it. What can they do? What can they do? The scout pushing from window balcony above now. Two scouts. Yeah. Oh, one scout. One scout is on spiral, but he hasn't been spotted, Admirable. He's going for it now. Can he save it? Oh, he saved it. He saved it. He's just bought his team the time. Look at this. He's a 1 HP quad. Such a lucky boy there. 1 HP. Surely they're going to stop this. They've got to. Yeah.
Gaming are going to stop this for sure, and the Uber's already been popped off for Chinese Mafia. Now they are trapped behind enemy lines. There's a player on the point as well.
Oh, he's
this is Ubbs trying to go huge. Ubbs versus Hitman on the spire. Hitman comes out on top. And now he's going to be able to clean up this medic as well. He's got Forsaken and Whiteglow in tow. And they just destroyed them there by Redzzzz picks up Evoke, and that is going to be all she wrote for that point.
Gubbins is going to go for the back cap. Gubbins is going to go for the back cap. They need to be careful. This is bad news. That's going to be capped in time. The scout's
he's been spotted.
He's not going to get it in time. Nice. Oh, Forsaken absolutely rapes Gubbins. There's nothing really Gubbins could have done differently. Oh, what is Whiteglow doing? Needs to be careful. Fine, he gets away with it. Gubbins really, Admirable. There's nothing else he could have really done. It was worth the shot, taking the risk. But he gets shut down completely, and it's 3 players down here. This should be theirs for free. But is there going to be a pick-off from Evo or Raliator? Raliator's on last. Evo's top left balcony, dropping back now. Been called, I'm guessing, and they have 40% Uber advantage here.
Gubbins on spy.
Sniper. They have a sniper as well. They're gonna have to. Ooh, they need to be careful. They've Ubered straight away, so the spy may not work here. They might go for another pick. What are they going to do here? They need to get picks here. Redzzzz goes down as well. There's no actual pick. Oh, there's 2 picks now. They've actually done it. The scout's weak as well. Oh, the scout's really weak.
No stickies on the point right now. The point is wide open. Spy comes in on the medic, but doesn't get the backstab. They're going to get players on that point.
Oh, Medic's on a slice. Medic's on a slice. Oh, he's on his own. They're going to have to juggle him. They're going to have to juggle him. Juggle him. What are you doing?
They don't have the spawns coming in time. I think this is pretty safe. It's just
3 seconds.
Time right here.
Yeah,
he goes down. Yeah.
That was a shame for Pootash Pierre. Does really well there to hold, but to no avail. That was great play by UV Gaming. Gubbins, maybe not the right decision to go spy. Do you think Heavy or Pyro would have made a difference on left?
Yeah, I think they really needed damage there. They already had quad sniping. Like, I don't think you ever really need 2 pick classes like that on defense.
I agree. And now it's in favour of 2-1 to UV Gaming, and I think UV Gaming have just broken that fear circle that they had.
Yeah, Whiteglow playing a lot more confidently as well, and it looks like Pootash Pierre is going to come up on his own slope. A nice roll out there from Chinese Mafia through that valley side. The frags are pretty much even though it is 2 down a piece, but wow, Raliator and Quad just all over their medic there, keeping him alive, protecting him from those bombing players. And Raliator and Quad have played in a few teams together since Mouse Tech, and they just seem to have a great sense for each other, doing a lot of damage together.
Yeah, no, they might be thinking about pushing Choke here. In fact, Hitman doing a really good job there, and Marvel pushing them back. I don't know if you saw, but Sparkle took 2 rockets. He was on 10 HP and didn't die, so that would have been the clutch thing, really. Are they going to try and go for a pick here in the house, or are they just going to recompose themselves? Looks like they're going to recompose themselves here, Chinese Mafia. Quad is still having a beast of a game. Gubbins not so much on this map. As we saw on Granary, he was having an absolute blinder, but it's just Quad at the moment, beasting it up so much here. And there's 2 soldiers in the house going for picks. They're trying to go for second resup. I'm sure it's been called. So they can't go through second resup now. And Red actually goes down. That's the pick they're looking for. That's the pick they're looking for. So where are they going to push from here, Admirable?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what UV Gaming's plan is. They seem like torn between defending both sides at once. I wish they would just sort of play together. They do get the force off here though. Big play from Forsaken, gets the force. Meanwhile, Hitman picks up Gubbins on the choke. And now the counter Uber comes in from Whiteglow. But they are at a man disadvantage here if they don't get a frag. And they immediately they do drop the gentleman. They need to get back right now. This is just such a horrible position to be in. You just can't go for that Uber. You can't go for those frags. You've got to get back. And right now, Whiteglow trapped on that little run there. He doesn't manage to make it into the front door on the stone bridge.
2 scouts gone down.
Ooh, that's just a classic case of overextending, Byte. They weren't looking at that scoreboard once they were pushing ahead, and they got punished.
Yeah, they got punished indeed. And well, 3 players on last. Do you think it's possible? They are capping it really slow, in fact. And in fact, Forsaken takes down the medic. Admirable. But there's no one on last. There's no one on last. There's no one on last. Stay on last.
Hitman's in danger going down here. He's getting rushed by a scout and a soldier. Hitman. Oh my god, how do you survive there? Russian luck. Russian rates, maybe. There's a soldier still here, the Raliator.
Scout
sort of
bottom left,
uncontested
scout
on
bottom
that trash
left.
side.
He goes down, gets cleaned out. Sorry, Admirable, that's to cut you off. There was a scout trying to go for a backhand. There is a soldier up top. He takes down 2
picks
scouts.
Up both scouts. Oh my god, huge play from Raliator. That's going to deny the cap here of the Spires. The spawns came in so much faster for the attacking team. That is Chinese Mafia having capped that middle point, and the Spire. They get those spawns just that little bit faster, Byte.
Yeah, no, of course, obviously. Difficult for the scouts to get onto Spiral as well, you know, in a nice timely fashion. So now you can see actually Sparkle's going up onto the Spiral, and Gubbins has gone, Quad has gone Sniper. Gubbins is still Scout, so the Sniper is just staying back here. Keeping it cool, keeping it real, waiting for them to pop out. And in fact, Gubbins goes down.
Red's on the flank, Redzz is behind, he's in the blue house. My Quad is watching the 100 door there to try and find this man, but I think he's gone back to race. He's still sneaking around there. He is working his way under the stone bridge. I think he's been spotted though by Quad. He is trying to find his head, and now
forced.
reko with the force there.
Yeah, he
both
came from
scouts
balcony.
working, distracting for each other. And the Uber gets forced here as well. Whiteglow. Let's get the pop. There's a soldier on last. It's Raliator against. Wow, Forsaken's gonna go down here. What the hell?
Dear. He did have help with another soldier helping him, and it seems like the Uber that they were using, was focusing forward and not realising there was people going for the back cap, and now it's 2-2 with 11 minutes remaining on the clock. I do like the aggression from UV, and I do like the fact that they don't care anymore. They just think, you know what, we're better than you guys. So that's the case at the moment, and there is a scout coming from Shithouse here at Marble. Quad getting a meat shots, and he's taken down Redzz straight away.
Oh, that was just unfortunate timing. He jumped around just as he walked into the shithouse. Actually ended up getting shot in the back there, and it looks like UV are going to give this one up. 2 frags down. Hitman picks up Quad though. Quad down push. Is that the call?
Gotta be. Surely? No. They're not going to push. Interesting.
Little fake Uber charge there from Sparkle, aka Pootash Pierre. Just faking that crits every time you get 80%. I think that's a reasonably smart move, just to put that doubt into your enemy's head. Byte could be crits.
Indeed, no, true. If you've just joined us, welcome to VanillaTV for the ETF2L qualifier, Premiership qualifier between Chinese Mafia and UV Gaming on the second map, CP Badlands. Your cast is Admirable and Byte with your streamer.
Look at him walk, he just walks in and beasts Ordinator and Forsaken there.
Yeah, sorry, I know you had to cut me off there because the Whiteglow just dropped 2 of his soldiers somehow. Then they've just lost 3 players here. Although Hitman gets 3. Ooh, it's 3 versus 3 Admirable. Somehow, oh no, but Whiteglow goes down. The scout is still alive, trying to kill the soldier, but he's not done enough damage. The demo's in, the demo's about to rape. It's all up to the. Oh, demo's weak. Oh my god. What
Hitman
the
and
hell?
Redzz come out on top there, Byte.
Hitman just saved his team completely then, Admirable.
Looking for
The
Pootash
medic,
Pierre,
looking for the
but
medic. He's there, he's been spotted.
Soldier needs to come and help him. He opts to
He's
go
down.
house instead, though. Evoke not paying attention. Could have saved his medic there. But right now, Hitman's in a dangerous position. He's getting the sting of the quad pistol. He's no, he gets him there. An unbelievable quad. So persistent right there. Just wouldn't give up, Byte. Wouldn't give up. Got
This point should be theirs. This point should be theirs. They have no medic. Oh no! Wow, great shutdown. Oh my god, great shutdown by the soldiers and the Doorman and the Scale there. Really, they just knew where they're going to come from, and there was no separation. And the medic managed to stay alive, but no avail. Is there going to be a back cap on? Is Redzzzz on the back cap? No, he's not. So this is going to be an easy cap for Chinese Mafia. With 9 minutes remaining on the clock, they don't have a real Uber advantage. I mean, I know it's about 25%, but by the time they push here, Admirable, no real advantage. And now you can see Chinese Mafia pushing into top lobby.
Yeah, that was all initiated by that just ballsy play from Evoke. He walked through Chook. I don't even feel like Whiteglow dropped his players. Just Evoke hit every single shot, and his soldiers did nothing. Like, they just sucked out in that DM battle. But
Got the top right.
Ooh, and there's a back cap on at the same time. This is crazy. Who's going to try and block this one? Ups jumps up. He's got Scout and support, and they do clean up Reko. Redzzzz is still in the game though, but he's not in position for the back cap. Uber's been popped off here as well, and Pootash Pierre is sitting at 90%.
Oh, it's a great pick by UPS. The medic doesn't have it. He's at 92, 94. Can he go down? Is he going to crater? 95, 96. He goes down. Oh, Ordinator takes him down. That's a nice slice. He might go down here.
Quad on last right now. He's trying to pistol a soldier. Scout spawns as well. Quad picks up one frag. Will he get the second? Gubbins as well. 6 Scout hook up there, and they pick up the third round for Chinese Mafia. That's 3-2 by. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I know. 8 minutes remaining on the clock. 3-2 in favour of Chinese Mafia. It's not over by far. But UV Gaming need to start focusing fire much better and basically neutralise Quad and sit him in a corner where he can't do any damage. Doorman playing very passive here from Chinese Mafia.
Another Valley rollout from UV Gaming here. They're going to come in with some aggression. All the heavies down in the Valley. And Hitman's going to try and push up under as the soldiers jump in. Forsaken gets a frag onto Evoke, but Raliator onto Ordinator equalises things. Right now, Pootash Pierre is down in the Red Valley. He's trying to find his way back up top, but it's like the Russians are...
What is that Doorman doing? What is he doing?
Slightly better position here. Scouts come in as well.
What is he doing?
Up's just... I don't think he knew where the Scouts were. He was just looking at the demo man. Scouts jumped round from the shithouse there and they cleaned it up. That is just a big white one middle there.
Yeah, that was extremely poor. He just lost 2 scouts. He was already in and just staying on point trying to sticky their house. Why? Get out. So now they have a full Uber advantage. Gubbins has gone sniper though, Admirable, so he might get a pick here. Gubbins gets... Oh, look at that pick from Hitman! Look at that pick from Hitman! Oh, what a great pick. Soldier second resub. He's thinking, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to stop that point. That's a great pick by Hitman. Bottom right, I believe he was, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, or is it top left? I think top left maybe. And now they've got still...
Viral here shows himself too early and gets
down.
destroyed. Quad just a little over eager there. There are stickies in the point right now, but the Uber hasn't popped off.
Demo's down.
Forsaken's on the point. They're going to get it. That's one nice play from EV Gaming there, Byte.
Yeah, I mean, the clutch thing there was just UPS staying in. Like, why? I don't understand that. That made no sense whatsoever. Because he had at least 5 seconds to get out, and he stayed in, and sort of really cost his team that round. Now it's back to 3-all Admirable with 6 minutes 20 seconds remaining on the clock. A nice long sticky by Hitman there, chucking it onto the train. And again, he's gone Canyon, thinking that this method will work again, because they've obviously won it every time they've gone out. Hitman goes down though to a rocket by Evo, so he takes him down very well. The Scout's doing a really good job here. And they've actually got positional advantage here, and as you can see, the Scouts is jumping around all over the boxes. Look at them. It's hilarious.
Yeah, really smart play there from Chinese Mafia. A lot of teams might just sort of see an opponent coming from the valley and think, oh, we'll jump in here, but they just waited them out, stayed on the train, and picked them off one at a time as they jumped up. And UV Gaming really didn't have an answer to that without a demo man there to lob those stickies up, right? And already we see Pootash Pierre pushing ahead with Raliator, trying to deny any blocks from the lobby. Both medics are going to have Uber.
They should block this. Oh, they're not blocking it.
Bowman going for the force here. Forsaken gets 2 nice rockets off onto Pootash Pierre, and he is forced to pop his Uber. Right now, UV Gaming.
Scout to last.
Oh.
Ooh, he's been spotted on the medic.
He's on the medic.
Oh, he's had to pop.
Quad shoots there and equalises that Uber disadvantage. There's a soldier bottom left as well. Now,
and a scout.
UV Gaming are pushing out, but it's not solid on last. Oh, well, Raliator again with a clutch cap.
Dear.
2 big frags from the man from South Africa.
Indeed, I can't believe he's had such a free roam, really. He's got 2 rounds there for his own team then. Forget about quad here, it's all about Raliator getting the rounds here, because cap points win obviously Admirable, not frags. And he's doing that. It's 4-3 now in favour of Chinese Mafia with just under 5 minutes remaining on the clock. What can UV Gaming do here on middle, because they adapted when they pushed Canyon. Seems like UV Gaming have changed their strat now.
Yeah, Forsaken jumps up there, but doesn't really get any support. He manages to pick out Quad with a long-range rocket, and the rest of UV Gaming are now coming in. It looks like Chinese Mafia don't know what to do. Ups just jumps in crazily there, gets air
I
shot.
don't understand what he's doing. I really don't. Like, most of this map, I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, it's just been a massive amount of fail. And now they've got a full chance of getting the second point if Hitman doesn't die here, because UPS is still down. Once the down man's alive, it's really easy to cap this, because the Sicky should pass them back. Apparently the medic's moving because he was being flanked from behind, but they haven't got cap time, Admirable. Oh, they haven't got cap time. There's no one capping. And now Hitman goes down. What are they doing? Oh, 2 scouts on the point. Now. 2 scouts? That's pretty lethal. Yeah, they can't stop that. Don't know what they're doing. A down man can't wait, he's too late. Great shot there by Raliator.
Red look at Pootash Pierre, he's totally exposed. The scout doesn't see him though.
Scout's to last. Scout's gone to last.
Ups is going to try and deny him, but Raliator's already there. He picks up Hitman and it gets reko. And on the Spire, wow, big defense there from Ordinator, shuts down Raliator. And now Pootash Pierre and Ups are trying to cap that, but it's big pipe there onto Redzz.
It's just the medic capping. It's just the medic capping.
If only they knew it wasn't the demo man. But they must be able to see those stickies and choke, but they're just going to back up here, try and regain a little composure and use these last 3 minutes wisely.
Yeah, no, bit of that. I mean, they were UV Gaming. They had a full chance of winning that CP without even using the Uber. There's some reason they went on Stonebridge. If the rule is always go right hand side. It gives your team to react to a scout flanking or a soldier flanking, and obviously it pushes the heavies back, and the scouts need to cap, and none of that happened.
Yeah, now but as we saw, by the downside to that push is that there's like a time on your push. If you push forward and
what a
shot! Big air shot there for Forsaken.
What a shot by Forsaken!
Whoa. And back cap one right now, Byte. It is Gubbins on the back cap again, finding those holes in the UV flanks.
Soldier might not be enough.
Versus Ordinator here on middle. He whips out the shotgun. Who's going to get the frag? It's too late. Ordinator finishes him off anyway, but they've already got the point. By it looks like they might be able to equalise things here. They're pushing on to last. Ups just spawns. There's no stickies on the point. There's streaming players forward. 2 scouts get denied. Uber gets forced, but that is just nipple hairs away from being capped. And right now Whiteglow is on super low HP. He does pop off his Uber to save his team, but are they just going to suicide players in here? Or are they going to go for picks? They're trying to get that demo man. No stickies on the point right now, but there's just so many Chinese Mafia players swarming around there, and Raliator picks up Hitman. Whiteglow manages to stay alive. He's with his scouts on Stone Bridge here, but they're not going to be able to block Spire easily. Actually, Reko's in position to jump from that jump pad.
He's been pushed back. Oh no, he hasn't been pushed back.
He does manage to edge out. He get nice arrow there from Whiteglow onto Reko.
Could be the save. Could it be the save?
Second arrow.
Oh, it's a save. It's a save.
Whiteglow, huge arrows there. Hits 2 onto his scout and 1 to deny Quad from capping the point. Huge play there from the Russian medic.
No, I agree. Ordinator's gone spy though. They're going to try and cap this. No way is this Russian going to get is this soldier going to get this? He's really weak, Evo. I don't know what they're trying to do here. I think Chinese Mafia are thinking, you know what, we want to try and just secure this. That scout is weak. He's going to go down here. Gubbins, surely he's going to go down. He's on. Yeah, he's down. Minute remaining. Minute 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Ordinator is spy.
Yeah, this is all. Spy. This is crazy.
This is really intense stuff. I think it's going to come down to this spy really. If he can get a great pick, if he can, then it's all bad news for Chinese Mafia. Where is he? He's going. He needs to make a move. There's only a minute left. I think they're playing it safe here, Admirable. They're thinking, you know what? Let's drain the time down a little bit, make it so that we only have like 1 attack, whereas they can't capture second.
Ordinator, he sees the medic. He's got the medic in his sight. He's going to go for the point actually. Oh, he gets some of the stickies, but I don't know if they're going to be able to capitalise on this. There's no one making a play for the point right now. There is a scout battle going on behind Reko onto Quad. He runs onto the point, but they're trying to draw the players down there. Hitman's ready to do big damage. Oh wow, Redzz goes down as well, and this just might have been disaster unless Whiteglow can go huge. Gubbins on full out though, it doesn't look likely. I think they
30 seconds.
Unless we see some crazy backcap here, Byte, it looks like this could be a 2-map victory for Chinese Mafia. We do see a spy from Reko, but no one is here to block the spire right now. 19 seconds to call GG. Ordinator says GG. Whiteglow says GG. UV Gaming have given up. They're going to go down to Division 1 or stay in Division 1 for this season. on the return to ETF2L after a season out, and that means that Chinese Mafia are going to be your final Premiership team for season 13.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that, Admirable?
Well, you know, this is why we had these qualifiers. The best team wins.
Indeed. No, let's just cut this off. Well, welcome, should I say? You just watched the Premiership qualifier between Chinese Mafia and UV Gaming on CP Badlands, the second map, where your casters have been Admirable and Bytes, and your streamer Comedian, where Chinese Mafia have just won Badlands 4-3 and have won overall 2-0. Man of the map, should I say here for this Admirable?
I'll go for Raliator, you know, represent former teammate.
+1, I think he bought 2 rounds for his team at least, if not others. So well played. Evo had some great moments on Badlands as well. To be fair, all of those pug 2s that he's done was great. Came into effect in this game, but no, Raliator with those 2 rounds was great. So congratulations to Chinese Mafia, and sure Admirable will be looking forward to slicing you all with his Ubersaw and showing Quad how it's done. Yeah, I have nothing further to add, Admirable. Anything you would like to give shout-outs to?
I'd just like to tell people, you know, if you're on Twitch TV right now, before you go off and watch some other stream, make sure you hit that follow button, you know, because that helps us out as we try and expand VanillaTV, your big empire, Byte. You know, we've got big plans, so help us out. Hit those follow buttons. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, etc. You can see all the links for that, I think, on the graphics on the stream, I hope. Yeah,
no, big things hopefully happening for VanillaTV. Watch this space. No, not Valve time either. So from myself and Admirable, have yourselves a very good night.